Now, we have called the Philippines home for over 109 years, with the Philippines being the first market of Coca-Cola in Asia. But we really are a local company, and we operate 20 manufacturing sites with over 70 distribution centers all across the Philippines, from Luzon all the way to Mindanao, employing over 10,000 regular associates and supporting and serving almost 1 million sari stores and over 26,000 key accounts. Across our value chain, we generate opportunities for around 70,000 Filipinos. For every direct job with CCBPI, we estimate there's around 7 indirect jobs created downstream and in the local communities. We continue to invest locally, generating more jobs for talented Filipinos, and I'm optimistic that we will continue to be a positive influence on all those we touch on a daily basis. Now, given our significant national footprint, we also recognize our huge responsibility to all our stakeholders and the communities. And we know in Coke that we can only be as strong as the communities we operate in and the customers and communities we serve. And so, at the onset of the pandemic in March 2020, we immediately set out to protect and support our people, to support our customers and our partners, to support our communities, and ultimately protect our business. We reinforced our people-first commitment to take care of the people who make up this organization and those that serve in our communities. For our people, our top priority has always been the safety and welfare of the 10,000 people who turn up for work every single day to support our customers. We immediately set aside 2 billion peso emergency assistance fund. We further strengthened measures to protect the total well-being of our associates nationwide, providing them with not just the physical PPE to do their jobs, but also emotional PPE to help them. The achievement we are most proud of in 2020 is the fact that we maintained everyone's jobs. We did not leave anyone behind, and I believe we continue to emerge stronger despite all the challenges brought to us by COVID-19. For our partners and customers, we extended special credit terms, incentives, and even provided PPEs for them. We also launched an expanded Balik Pinas program for repatriated OFWs to help them restart businesses back home and to support them and their families. For the communities we serve that I mentioned, we reallocated 150 million peso worth of advertising funds to COVID release efforts through the provision of essential hydration needs, PPEs for frontliners, and food packs for those vulnerable families in vulnerable communities. And despite the pandemic, despite all these challenges we've spoken about, our confidence in the Philippines has not wavered. In fact, it has grown even stronger. And we continue with our plans to expand operations within the country. In 2020, in the height of the pandemic, we invested $95 million, around 5 billion peso. In 2021, this year, we followed it up with an additional $63 million, or approximately 3 billion pesos, in further investments in the Philippines. All of this investment will further expand our operations, ensuring the security of 10,000 jobs and more, generating more livelihood programs for Filipinos, and all aimed at contributing to the country's economic recovery in these most challenging times. Now, over the years, we've delivered strong results in our sustainability efforts and those sustainability commitments. And throughout the pandemic, we've continuously pursued our goals. These are our 2020 achievements. For water, we've achieved an estimated 132% water replenishment through operational efficiencies and community water projects such as Agos, giving back much more water than we use in all our sites. For energy, over 65% of our total energy requirement today is being sourced from clean and renewable energy. In Q1, we've completed the installation of over 14,000 solar panels in 3 of our large plants, Misamis Oriental, Bacolod, and the Davao del Sur. And a 24,000 panel project is underway in 4 more sites, with completion estimated in 2022. All our trucks are Euro 4 and Euro 5 compliant, producing cleaner emissions as we continue to deliver and serve our customers. And for packaging, 50% of our business remains in returnable glass, and that is our primary packaging material. We also use PET and aluminium, and all of the packaging we use is recyclable. But our sustainability goal, specific to helping address the global waste issue, and it's part of the Coca-Cola Company's World Without Waste vision, it's a holistic plan to fundamentally reimagine our approach to packaging. And our global commitment, and that global commitment is here in the Philippines too, is to collect and recycle the equivalent of every bottle and can that we sell by 2030. And to integrate an average of 50% recycled content in all our packaging. Now it's clear we are facing a plastic packaging waste problem. And we know we also have a responsibility to help solve it. We recognize it's unacceptable that our packaging ends up in oceans and landfills in places where they shouldn't. And we know that they're 100% recyclable and they have inherent value as a raw material. And so in the Philippines, we've taken the lead and we are looking forward to a project that is our Pet Value project in General Trias, Cavite. It will be the country's first food-grade bottle-to-bottle recycling plant that can process approximately 3 billion pieces of plastic PET per year. In partnership with Indorama Ventures, a global leader in green technology and packaging solutions, our Pet Value will be operational by Q1 2022. In fact, Pet Value has been granted pioneer status by the government, as it will be using technologies that will be the first of their kind in the Philippines, if not the first of their kind in Southeast Asia. Anchored on the circular economy concept, Pet Value will help ensure that our PET plastic bottle packaging that are 100% recyclable and therefore not single-use will be given new life and function as these collected, processed and made into new bottles through what is the most advanced and safest green technology today. The facility will boost collection rates of clear plastic bottles, collecting not just Coca-Cola bottles, but even those from other companies. The facility will also help support Filipino jobs as well as Filipino livelihoods for all the people within our waste value chain. PET recycling has also been addressed at the source through packaging redesign. Colored bottles chart low in recyclability, and so we've changed the iconic Sprite green packaging to clear in 2019 in order to increase its recyclability. We also launched the first beverage recycled bottle in the Philippines that's made from 100% recycled plastic. Viva! We've also been implementing lightweight packaging in all our designs, which means we're using less plastic in all our bottles while continuing to maintain the top quality and shelf life of all our products. Now, there's not one size fits all solution, and we recognize that we cannot do this alone. Which is why, over the past years, through our partnerships with various organizations and the Coca-Cola system, we have piloted collection projects across the country. And our commitment is to further accelerate these initiatives and reach even more communities to create a robust collection network for all PET plastic bottle collection across the country. Most recently, we signed an MOU with the LGU of Basco Betanes to collect 20,000 kilos of PET bottles that they've accumulated over the years in their eco-center. These will be brought to our PET facility in General Trias, Cavite, and will be part of the first batch of plastic bottles it will process. Our partnership with Betanes has effectively opened up the vast potential of PET collection for recycling right here in the Philippines. We at CCBPI will continue working with our partners for sustainability. We have accelerated our work significantly in the last few years, but we have a lot to do, and we must do it together. We recognize we are only as good as the communities we operate in, and therefore it's imperative that companies like ours step up and lead. The past year has really tested us as a company, and this year we continue to confront numerous challenges. But I am confident that we will emerge an even stronger organization, and that our best days truly remain ahead of us. Thank you for allowing me to tell our story and to represent the amazing men and women of Coca-Cola Philippines. And while we're 109 years young, I feel we're just getting warmed up. Thank you.